Psycho Gamer Tony coming at you from the deep dark woods, and today we're continuing our storyline of Star Trek Resurgence. As you know, we were on the enemy ship here trying to rescue them, and your girlfriend has come on board trying to get you. Well, looks like you narrowly escaped for now anyways. So hopefully you guys enjoyed watching my debut of Wolf Among Us, which is another story-based game like this, except that one's from Telltale Studios and this one is not. And also I hope you got your Batman fix as we played a little bit more of Batman Arkham City.
Our duty often calls for sacrifice. She knows it, and our people on the Zeldy know it.
Contact the Resolute, Mr. Chovak. Have them bring us back. And tell them we'll need medical waiting for Lieutenant Bedrosian.
Yes, Commander.
Not living too well with your decision to have your friend there burn her face. Well, you know, what can you do, man? The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the one. Or the few. For all you Trekkies, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, pressing along. Dead Reckoning.
Through your efforts, we were able to save almost 100 Alydians from certain death. As for Lieutenant Bedrosian, well, Val will do her best, but the prognosis isn't very encouraging.
I feel horrible about the whole thing. I just hope she'll forgive me.
Our crew expects us to protect them. It's always hard on us when we can't.
Commander Rydek, I heard what you did. The sacrifice you made for our sake. You saved not only my life, but the lives of my crew. An incredibly heroic deed. All of Alydia is in your debt. We cannot thank you enough.
Just doing our duty, Admiral. I'm sure you understand. If you'll excuse us.
Of course.
How are we getting our away team back?
Ambassador Spock and the rest of the senior staff are waiting for us in the briefing room to discuss just that. I wanted a chance for you and I to speak first, given the circumstances.
Alrighty.
While protocol might suggest we alert Starfleet about our situation, missing crew, the data breach, possible threat from the Hortari, or Khan, I think we're better off keeping this to ourselves, under our control. You know what's at stake for me here, and what is at stake for you, too. I can't afford another mission gone wrong, and I'm really counting on your support. I don't want to raise a false alarm just yet. I have every confidence we can wrap this up before it gets any worse than it already is.
I'll follow your lead. We can keep this under wraps for now.
Always nice to know you have my back. One of the primary reasons I brought you on board. I made the right decision.
And in turn, I hope you'll have my back as well.
Of course. Loyalty like yours doesn't go unnoticed. Or unrewarded.
We're ready in the briefing room, Captain.
On our way. Is there any update on our efforts to trace the Zeldy's warp signature?
Unfortunately, no. Somehow they were able to mask the signature and block our ability to track their trajectory.
I'm also concerned about what went with them. A Taconian energy source.
Sidron referred to it as the Cartabula.
Yes, I've been analyzing your tricorder scans. This Cartabula is more powerful than any energy source on record. It disabled our ability to warp and likely created the ion storm.
We have to find that ship.
It could be anywhere by now.
Literally anywhere.
I have faith in our away team. They won't give up easily, and if they can somehow manage to stay alive, then maybe they could get word to us about their location.
That'd be a hell of a lucky break.
Right now, we need all the luck we can get. The Takan also compromised our systems when Petty Officer Maris stole data from our computer core.
We're assessing what was lost as we speak. It's just too soon to say exactly what they had access to.
Starfleet needs to know about this.
We're not contacting Starfleet until we fully understand the situation. Too many unknowns.
They stole our data. That's reason enough to warn Starfleet.
But the captain does have a point. It might be better to wait until we know more.
We either sound the alarm prematurely and look bad if nothing comes of it, or we keep this to ourselves and take the blame when it blows up in our face. Either way, we can't afford to get this wrong.
Indecision is not without its own consequences.
I want to speak with the Hortari, get to the bottom of this before we get Starfleet involved.
Yeah.
I expect we'll meet resistance. The Hortari think we violated our neutrality by entering their minds. Assuming the negotiations are off, we no longer have an official role here.
We still have a responsibility to the Hortari and the Alydians.
The Takan are a threat to both their civilizations.
No,
Who are you?
they're a threat to us all.
What are you doing here?
The device Commander
Doc.
Ryder found in the Taconian Vault is an advanced delivery mechanism for a complex biogenetic transformation process.
Meaning what exactly?
Not only are they bioforming innocent hosts, transforming them into Takan, they're taking the DNA and engrammatic data of a specific Taconian and displacing that of its host.
You don't say. The Starfleet
It's a
lady.
hostile takeover on a cellular level, bringing individual Takan back to life, one by one.
Is there some way it could be reversed?
That's exactly what I've been trying to find out. So far, it appears the answer is no. Once the Taconian takes control, the displacement of the host is irreversible, and the bioforming appears to be permanent. Petty Officer Maris called herself a scion of the Flame, but the computer had no information about it.
She also shot the hell out of my ship as she escaped and nearly killed a few of our crew. So we know this about those scions. Dangerous.
The Takan have crossed a line. That much is certain. However, meeting with the Hortari could offer insight into their true intentions. Under the pretense of an apology for betraying their trust and trespassing on their territory.
Given the options, this might be our best chance to find out more about what they have planned.
I couldn't agree more.
With the Cartabula gone, I can confirm we have regained warp capability and the use of our transporters.
Excellent. Commander Ermot, see if we can arrange a meeting on Hortari as soon as possible. As Ambassador Spock suggested, under the pretense of an apology.
Aye, Captain.
Yeah.
Nice work, everyone.
Yeah. What kind of posture is that, lady?
You're long overdue for a Duridium infusion.
It looks like I am.
Go get your drug fix, lady.
I'll give you two a moment, but she needs her rest.
I understand.
Oh,
Commander
boy.
Rydek? Is that you? I thought I heard your voice.
I'm right here.
Where? Before you say anything, I just want you to know I don't blame you for what happened.
Okay.
I heard that last transport made it through. That was our mission, to save lives. So, I'm glad it was a success. And Dr. Duvall tells me she can get me my sight pack. Eventually. I just hope this isn't the end of my career.
Can't be much of a tactical officer if you can't see what's coming. The latest advancements in vision enhancement are truly remarkable. I wouldn't be surprised if you came back better than you ever were.
I just want to be able to see again. That's all I'm asking.
All right, you two. Lieutenant Bedrosian needs her rest, and you have an infusion waiting for you.
I will check in on you soon. I promise.
I'm gonna hold you to it.
Okay. Come get your cocaine fixed today.
You're in good health.
Nice to get some positive news for a change.
You, I don't worry about. The captain, however.
Boy, here we go.
You see it, don't you? He's desperate. Withholding intel from Starfleet just to save his reputation. That's not normal behavior for a captain. And you dodged the issue. We can't make mistakes. That go down as the most obvious thing a first officer ever said. You've spent enough time with him now. Seen enough of how he runs the ship. If there's something wrong, as the ship's doctor, I need to know. Don't sugarcoat it. You know I wouldn't.
He's perfectly fine. The captain is doing everything he can to ensure our success. I know you don't agree with his methods, but you can't deny his heart is in the right place.
Well, if that's what you believe. Just know the rest of us have to live with your decisions. Make sure you remember that.
Oh boy. Maybe I picked the wrong answer.
Zara.
Hey, there's your
Monitor
lady
your
friend.
iridium levels. I'll be right back.
How's your wound?
Like it was never there. I feel lucky you were there with me. Without you, I'd be, well... Thank you for saving my life.
Okay.
Even with the wonders of your technology, it wouldn't have mattered if you'd left me for dead.
I should be thanking you. You took that disruptor shot for me. Without you, I might be the one in sickbay, or worse.
Well, I couldn't just let you die. Not after all you did to help.
I won't forget it.
Okay. Now what?
We saw the truth down in those mines. What Sidron and Galvin really are.
Yeah.
Who they've become. The lengths they're willing to go to. What they did to that Alydian. It's hard to accept that everything I thought I knew, so much was a lie.
It's always better to know. No matter how awful, the truth is better than living with a lie.
I am coming around to that thinking as well.
Commander Rydick, you're needed on the bridge at once.
Yeah.
What is it?
The Hortari have agreed to meet.
Okie dokie. Stowaways. So we're breezing through this story mode pretty quick. Last I checked, we're right around halfway mark, so we'll probably be a little beyond that once we're done with this episode. Sad because I like this playability of this game. Like I said in the very beginning when I first started playing this game, this is the best Star Trek game I've played in my time. I mean, there's been a lot of side-scroller type and mobile, and they're just not good. They don't give me that satisfaction of playing a Star Trek, you know? Yeah, I know, I'm a nerd. Anyways, let's look around.
For how uptight the Alydians are, the cargo bay is kind of a mess.
Come on, Carter. We need to stick with the tall guy.
I want to look at stuff.
Up there? All right. Edsolar, let's do this.
The internal sensors.
The what?
When they scan the ship for life signs, they'll know right where we are.
There must be devices that perform the scan.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
And there. There's several of them around the room.
Got it. We'll disable them.
How? They're too high to reach, even for me.
Not too high for our phasers.
Low power, Millie. Let's not set off any fire alarms.
Mm-hmm.
I got the ones over here.
Alright, so we gotta shoot the purple things.
Got one.
So where's the rest of them?
Another down.
God, my phaser fire sucks.
Hurry, Carter!
I am. One left.
Where?
Here it comes.
Huh? Say what?
It worked. They won't be able to detect us.
That buys us some time.
Now that the Zelda has its power again, I might be able to access some of the ship's systems from here. I'll take care not to give away our position.
Oh, you better.
I might not even know we're still on board this ship. Miranda only saw us transport away. She probably thinks we're back on the Resolute.
Miranda.
Don't give up on her yet, Carter. She had you in her sights, and she didn't shoot. That means the real Miranda is still in there. The Takan don't have her. Not completely, at least. She must still feel something.
That is a reason. Hold out hope.
And a reason to remember the Takan haven't just hijacked this ship. They've hijacked every body they're in. I know she played us, used our sympathies, your relationship to break out of sickbay.
Yeah.
But
Biatch.
maybe there's a way to turn her back and Miranda could help us stop the Takan. Here, on the ship. Just because the Trill joining is permanent doesn't mean the Takan bioforming has to be.
I've heard enough of your prattling on about your friend.
Uh-oh.
You have to think like a soldier. She's our enemy now.
Uh-oh.
Be dealt with like the rest of the Takan.
Uh-oh.
My friend Miranda is not responsible for what she's doing. The
Yeah.
Takan have taken control of her mind. We certainly can't kill her for it.
Speak for yourself. If anyone threatens the Empire, they are the enemy. It's just one life, and it's already been lost.
You don't get to talk about Miranda.
You don't get to ignore the truth.
We don't like this any more than you do. The Takan are a threat to all of us. They turned our crewmates too. You really think they're gonna stop there?
No.
And yet we still risked our lives to come help you, and not everyone made it.
I'll grant that you showed your grit and effectiveness. More than I can say about accessing ship systems. They block out helm control, propulsion. They're closing down systems faster than I can check them. They're always changing these interfaces. I can hardly keep up.
Let us help.
Yeah.
Fine.
Boy, this ought to be fun. What are we going to be putting together this
We're
time?
using a senior officer's access code to lock down our systems from the bridge. The Takan must have turned someone in command.
Here's something. I can see the course they have plotted in. The Alydian fleet has explored a lot of systems, but it's all in the opposite direction of where we're going.
A lot sooner than I like to think about, too.
That can't happen. We need to take control and turn this ship around. Get back to the front lines of the battle for Alydia.
We are on the front lines. They're going to do this all over the quadrant. The whole Federation is at...
But it's already a reality for my people.
I'm sure it's pretty damn real for the people who are trapped in their own...
Boy, you
bodies.
just do not get along with that dude.
You can't just turn your back on them.
I'll take this ship without you if I have to.
Yeah.
And I'll bring it back to Alydia, or I'll destroy it.
Think strategically. We stand a better chance by working together. You're right to be angry, but it doesn't do any good to turn it on us.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
The most important thing is that we get control of this ship, so that we don't end up so far away that the Resolute can't ever catch up to us.
And if we control the Zeldi, that also means they can't use that Cartabula thing.
I'm not sure we can do much more from here.
Alrighty.
It's a data stream.
It looks to be a two-way communication.
Let me see if I could put it through a demultiplexing processor.
Can you get that clearer?
I'm trying. Okay. That should do it.
Hello? Can you read me?
Itasca, is that you?
Major!
It's my lieutenant. Where are you?
I'm here with some of the others. We're trapped in the ATP.
Our artillery targeting platform.
The bulkheads are sealed, and ruptured power conduits on the other side are discharging at high voltage. Major, we've seen Sidron and the other Hortari, and if we can get free, I think we'll be able to overpower them and take back the ship.
Itasca, are you still there? Itasca, are you still there?
You shouldn't trust anyone else you meet. The Hortari have been transforming people on this ship. We've seen it happen.
Bioforming.
Transform.
It's a matter of time before any remaining crew are turned against us. You have to come and help us.
I gotta ask, are you sure that's really your comrade?
It's Itasca. You're going to have to trust me. I know Lieutenant Itasca well. That's her. Clear and not under duress beyond our current circumstances. I'm sure of it.
Trust goes both ways. We trust you. You trust us.
I'll go with that. Until you give me reason not to.
Back at you, Stretch.
We'll make it to you undetected, and we'll free you from the ATP.
We'll be ready and waiting, sir.
I may not know the computers very well, but I know every inch of this ship. I can get us there.
Okay.
Safely.
Okay.
The back routes.
Alright, let's go. Lead on, Blue Man. Unmasking.
You may approach.
Your Majesty, an apology is in order. The Federation...
Spare us your apologies, your excuses, your pathetic explanations.
Mm-mm.
You said you were here under the pretense of peace, yet you trespassed into our minds. I should have known you couldn't be trusted when you sided with the Alydians. Your intentions have been clear from the start.
I take full responsibility for my actions, which were entirely my own, not the Federation's.
How noble.
Your Majesty, if I may.
Her actions nearly caused a war.
I was addressing the Queen.
Galvin speaks for the Hortari now.
Fortunately, we were able to resolve this ourselves despite your interference. The Alydians have agreed the mines will remain under Hortari control.
We now recognize the Hortari as the sole authority in this region.
Because you've been
Your presence
possessed.
here is no longer necessary.
So you can consider the matter resolved.
That makes no sense. What did they do to you?
They convinced us that this was the best deal we were going to get.
I thank you for coming. But the sooner the Federation leaves, the better.
The hell we will.
Captain?
What about my crew trapped aboard that ship? Or what you did to my security team? The data you stole?
Oh boy.
I want to make one thing clear. No one is to leave Hortari space without Federation approval. No one.
You think you have that power, when in fact you have none. You came here under the presumption you would be the ultimate authority. That you would show up and render judgment in this petty dispute over precious resources between lesser people.
Guy's got some veins in those
Your
arms.
arrogance and self-interest was your undoing. Blinding you to the real power at work here. Something far beyond your feeble imagination.
Enough of this nonsense. You're not fooling anyone. We know you're Takan.
Yeah, take that.
Takan. A word I haven't heard in a very long time. At the height of our power, the Takan Empire spanned hundreds of thousands of light years and trillions of Taconians.
An empire that encompassed what is now considered Federation territory.
What's yours was once ours, so it feels only right that we reclaim what was lost.
Oh boy.
Everything you hold dear will be gone. The first of many painful losses to come.
That may play well with your bioformed friends. But your empty threats don't scare us.
Just a friendly word of caution. You'll know when I'm threatening you. You might be surprised how many want to be part of the most advanced civilization the galaxy has ever seen. We will not stop until we've reclaimed what is rightfully ours. Imagine what a queen, a starship captain, or even a Federation ambassador could accomplish.
I think we need to get out of here.
By a truly superior entity.
I have a feeling we're gonna get attacked.
Odds against an adversary so clearly more advanced in every way. The only logical choice is to submit.
Never.
Uh-oh, watch it.
Seize them.
Oh boy.
Get us out of here, now!
Rydick to Resolute. Beam us out.
Oh boy.
You ever done something like this before?
Close quarters combat? Infiltrating an enemy stronghold?
Something like that.
I once spent 6 days crawling through sewers during the siege of Tofar Ket to retake the citadel there. That's just one of many campaigns I've served in. My dress uniform is well decorated.
I can't say I'd want to be wading through sewage right now, so I guess things could be worse.
War is rarely a tidy affair, Petty Officer. Lieutenant Itasca knows that. She fought shoulder to shoulder with me in that siege.
So you're pretty close, huh?
She's like a daughter to me. She's saved my life more than once. She's more than just a comrade in arms.
Don't worry. We'll get her and the others free.
I'll worry less when that's been done. But once we have my comrades, proper soldiers, we'll be able to retake the bridge. Then, our fleets will catch up to us. The ATP is just down that corridor.
Alrighty. There's nobody there. It is a trap. Trap, 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 trap.
Is this the artillery platform?
This is the power distribution for the forward armament cluster. There was combat here. Disruptor burns on the walls. Signs of a grenade detonation.
If there was a fight, the Takan might still be nearby.
Maybe my people killed them.
Or they could be waiting for us.
And that's a problem for when we meet them.
The distribution conduits have been knocked loose. The currents in those lines would be lethal. Is there any way to power those down?
Each circuit has a control panel that regulates.
Yay! Can't wait to work on that.
Connections between the power lines and should be able to clear a safe path.
Be prepared if you play this game. Gotta solve lots of puzzles.
It's heavy.
Wow, lucky you. You're the only one in there. So, How the hell are we gonna get through that? I don't understand this.
Electrified. One arc away from burial in space. Better keep my distance.
What am I supposed to do then? Really? Oh, fuck. Oh boy. Punk ass.
You! Federation, you made it.
Barely. There's a lot of collateral damage out here.
They backed us into a corner.
We did that to drive them out. Put some space between us and the enemy. Here, get down!
I think they've given up on capture.
We'll never make it if we go back that way. You, give me a hand with this! Go! Go! Behind us!
Oh, nice shot. Explosives, blah 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 blah.
We'll keep them busy.
Damn it. Sure helping these blue heads a lot, man. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are we in trouble? Are we gonna get caught?
Hold them back! We can't let them reach the stairs!
That's better. Oh boy, how are we gonna get out of this? Oh, brother.
No! No! You can't just run in there.
Must live to fight.
This is ridiculous.
We let the enemy take them. Hadri and Private Turo.
They weren't the only ones. But if we hadn't, it would have been all of us. I'll have to live with that, and I'll answer for it when I die. It's not the Alydian way to leave one of our own behind. It's a sin to do so.
We're not gonna die. Not if I have anything to say about it.
It's more important that we win. When we were in there, trapped, We agreed that we had to live to fight. Hadri agreed. We said, if one of us was taken, the others wouldn't stop. We'd keep going, make our way to the bridge. They died so we could fight on.
The Takan don't want them dead.
They want to steal their bodies. And steal their minds.
The Takan knows everything the host knows.
That means they know our plan. They know we're heading to the bridge.
Uh-oh. Meanwhile...
Tylus, you should be in sickbay.
I'll finish this.
I couldn't just lie there knowing the entire fate of Hortari hangs in the balance. How did it go? You look exhausted.
I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty rough.
Oh no. That's what I was afraid of. I heard a rumor that they'd made a deal, that the Alydians agreed to peace. After what we saw Sidron do to the diplomat in the mines, I could hardly believe there was hope, but then... Is that true?
I'm afraid the truth is far worse than that.
There's no deal.
No. They're all Takan now. The Hortari. Alydians. Everyone.
No. That can't be true.
I'm sorry.
Where will I go? I can't go back.
You can stay here.
I don't have a home anymore. Everything I've ever known is gone.
You're always safe aboard this ship. And you're welcome to stay as long as you need.
Thank you.
The Federation stands with the Hortari. You don't have to doubt it for a second.
Yellow alert.
Commander Rydek, we need you on the bridge immediately.
Are we gonna do some ship-to-ship fire? I haven't done that yet. I want to shoot phasers and photon torpedoes. Oh,
Commander,
it's looking good. It's got Geordi's visor.
maybe someday. The visor was the best the doc could do on short notice.
We've got an Alydian ship, the Veskar, rapidly bearing down on our position.
Or what was the Veskar? Now I'm not so sure.
Bring it up on the view screen.
600 kilometers in closing.
All right.
Still coming straight for us.
Let's do it. Shoot it.
Commander?
Have you tried hailing them?
Try it.
Hailing the Alydian ship now. No response.
400 kilometers in closing.
Shields up. Ready phasers.
Shields up, phasers ready. It's incoming.
Uh-oh.
Lock phasers and open fire.
Heavy damage. But deflectors still at full power?
That bypassed our shields entirely.
That's impossible. God damn it, return fire. Everything we've got. Rydek, modulate the shield frequencies. See if you can get us any cover.
I can't control the fire.
Commander, I got this. Just keep firing.
Shields still have no effect.
That doesn't make sense.
I'll try another. There!
We've got incoming! How do they keep matching our shield frequency?
They couldn't. Unless... They've compromised our shield algorithms. They can bypass our shields at will.
What?
Captain!
He's out cold.
Oh boy, what do we gotta do?
Why'd they stop?
Damage report.
Running on emergency power. Major hull damage on decks 4 through 7. Warp core is stable and intact.
We're completely vulnerable.
Commander, we're being held by the Veskar. It's Galvin.
On screen.
Commander Rydek, where's your captain? Not dead, I hope. At least, not yet.
Sorry to disappoint you, but he's alive and well.
Good. I wouldn't want him to miss out on any of this. I have to give you credit, Commander. You survived longer than I thought you would. But make no mistake, your shields are useless, your weapons ineffective, and there's nothing you can do. I could destroy you at any moment, but I'd rather hear your pleas for mercy first. Your existence is entirely in my hands, and I'm not in a forgiving mood.
If you want to destroy us, then I invite you to do your worst. We'd rather die with honor than beg for your mercy.
Yeah.
You may just get your wish. I've been thinking about what you said, Commander. I don't think you'll find my threats so empty now.
The Veskar's weapons are powering up.
What are we doing here?
But I don't have to needlessly slaughter you.
Okay.
So I've decided to let you live.
Gee, thanks.
Despite your insolence. Tell your Federation the Takan are as merciful as they are powerful. That you were fortunate to escape with your lives.
This isn't over.
I assure you, we've only just begun.
I've lost their signal.
Can you track their warp signature?
Nothing. It's untraceable, just like before.
Notify Ambassador Spock. I want everyone in the briefing room to discuss our options.
What's the status of the repairs?
Hull breach should be patched up in a matter of hours. Impulse power is at 67%. Should be fully restored soon.
Still no luck tracking Galvin's warp signature. They've all but disappeared.
Keep trying. Finding that son of a bitch is the best shot we've got.
Commander Rydek, you had the Khan after the ship was attacked. What is your assessment? Given our current situation, and the losses we have suffered.
It would appear we are severely outmatched.
In that case, we might have an option. Portal 6-3, Guardian of the Takan Empire. If anyone could find Galvin, it would be him.
That's assuming he's willing to help us.
True, but there's only one way to find out.
Wouldn't we need to secure authorization from the Federation Council to contact him?
The nearest Federation outpost is Andoria. I can travel there by shuttle and inform them personally of the threat from the Takan. Meanwhile, the Resolute can travel to the Delphi Ardu system in search of Portal 6-3.
Okay.
I still have my doubts.
I do not. Captain William T. Riker has first-hand experience with the area and
Riker?
with Portal 6-3. His guidance will prove invaluable.
Riker?
And should alleviate your concerns.
Delphi Ardu 4 is a restricted zone for good reason. For all we know, we could be walking into a trap. Not to mention the
Be cool if we can run into Riker.
allegiance will be with the Takan.
See if it's actually Jonathan Frakes doing the voice.
A waste of time. Time we can't afford to lose.
Right now, we have no way of knowing where those two Alydian ships are, or where they're going. Another Taconian might be able to at least point us in the right direction.
Or we're the ones pointing him right toward his fellow Takan, making the problem worse.
I am inclined to agree with Commander Rydek. Her logic is sound. This portal may have knowledge that proves to be invaluable, including information on the nature of the Cartabula. We must act on the facts at hand.
Yeah.
Then we'll give it our best.
I'll arrange a meeting with Captain Riker.
And I will speak with the Council.
Captain Riker. Sweet. So this is after Next Generation Adventures, because he became captain after the shows and the movies.
rested in your hands.
See if he's old. We're not going to see it.
Crew on the bridge to run the ship, so we can expect at least that many hostiles.
I think we're going to stop here and call it an episode. I like to keep these short and manageable for you folks. Oh, well, wait a minute. Let's see if we can get through this first.
Now what? We need that door sealed.
Don't want to quit in the middle of a firefight.
Where do you need us? There's an access panel there. We should be able to patch into the local system.
We'll be shot getting there.
I'll cover you.
Excuse me.
Now!
Oh, we get to do this again.
Looking for the bridge doors. Wait, what's this?
Got something?
Gravity. If I invert the artificial gravity inside the bridge, that'll throw anyone on the bridge right up into the ceiling.
He'll never see it coming.
Yataska, get ready to charge.
Charge?
There's some gravity polarity. Now!
Haha, suckers.
How do we get them down?
Where's your girlfriend at? Conveniently missing.
We don't have time to take prisoners.
So you're just gonna shoot him?
I haven't decided yet.
That's not just up to you.
I'm the ranking officer.
And we're not in your army.
These prisoners can be useful to us. But if you kill them, we'll never know.
I can live with that.
Well, I can't.
You're an engineer, not a soldier. This is clearly my territory.
You think you have enemy combatants here? This is a hostage situation. Each one of them has an innocent life inside. I'll keep watch on them.
As will I. We can't let our guard down around the enemy.
Petty Officer Diaz and I will figure out how to stop the ship.
Let's hurry. The rest of the Takan could show up any minute.
What are we doing wrong here?
Any trouble?
Don't worry about me. Worry about Stretch over there.
Why?
He's looking for any excuse to vaporize the prisoners. But I'll make sure he doesn't. Even if they're the enemy, it's not right.
Alright, I think we're gonna stop here because I'm kind of at an impasse on what to do. So, as soon as we're done chatting here, yeah. So we'll call it an episode. I'll get this out to you, and yeah, stay tuned for more content to come. Not sure what game I want to bring to you next, but nonetheless, something will be coming your way. See you soon.